Data recording is very important in all sorts of motorsport, and especially in endurance motorsport. With the data recording, we have a lot of sensors on the bike that measure lots of information, and this helps the riders and the team to quickly analyze what can be better and what can be worse. So we need to put a lot of sensors on the bike, and in the practice sessions we spend a lot of time and energy to analyze this data and make sure everything is really correct, because it's not only MotoGP that needs a lot of data recording, also in Endurance Championship, but mostly for other reason, because in Endurance everything is a little bit different. For sure, it's very fast, but also you need to be very careful with the fuel efficiency and with the efficiency of your riding and how long your tire can last. So to give you an example of the many sensors that we use, we have GPS antennas, we have suspension sensors on the bike, and we have the brake pressure. We have the lambda sensors for the fuel, for the engine, and all the temperatures and stuff. So in the end, the data recording doesn't give a solution, but it gives a lot of information. And the good crew chief, like we have in this team, they listen to the data recording, to all the information, they listen to the riders, and then they know what to do with the bike, what tire to choose, and the whole strategy for the weekend. It makes it a little bit easier. So to give you an idea, what we do is we can make a map like from Google Earth, and I can zoom in on one particular corner and make really sure where is the rider riding in the bike on the track, where he is on the track. At the same time, we can check some forces on the bike that is happening at that particular moment. So when you have a really good position on the track with the GPS, then the rider can explain, I am in this corner and I try to do this, and then we can see exactly that particular moment. So in order to understand the rider better, it's important to have the good position on the GPS with the GPS antenna for the data recording. In this championship with 24 hours racing in all types of weather and so, it's better to have the bike very simple. So we use the data recording to make the bike almost perfect for the race, and then take everything off, cross our fingers, and we go into the race. Now, if the riders say, I don't brake, we see you brake. If the riders say, I was full throttle, we see you were not full throttle. But a motorbike is very complicated. So sometimes the rider look for a feeling, and there is no line in the data that says feeling or confidence. So sometimes on the data everything looks good, but the riders say, I'm not so sure. So in the end of the day, we have a lot of information, a lot of data, but still the rider is the most important part. If the rider is smiling, we are happy.